Okay, so this is what I got going so far on the eggs. I'm maintaining a good temperature. These eggs, evidently they weren't fertile, so they're not viable eggs. I can see half a yolk in there. These were the ones I put in on the 8th. They're not showing any growth. These are still only half. I put these in there just on the 18th. I gathered up these ones, and they're from some of my younger chickens. The best one I got going right now is this one. It's fully solid. I watched the yolk grow and it just got more and more solid, and so if one of them's going to hatch out, it'll be that one. So most likely I'm going to discard all of these and I'll start over again. And something I'm going to also try is, I showed you guys these before. This is the 400,000 kilovolt, and I'm going to hook up a rectifier to it just so that whenever the current goes in, that I'm going to confirm that I'm getting a DC current out. And so I'll build that and get that started. And man, if I could afford to get one of Daniel Ebner's green box from Food and Open Source, greenbox.com, they're a little bit pricey. But boy, if I could afford to get one of those, because I want to see results. I want to make sure whatever I'm doing. I mean, this is all testing right now, trying to get the system down to where I'm getting the same kind of results they're getting. So, but anyway, that's going to take a while before I can order one of his boxes. And but I wanted to show you an update here on the chicken eggs, and at least I got one of them. Looks like it may be working out real good. It might take a couple of tries for me to get this right. So, but anyway, I wanted to post. I was going to post on the 18th, 19th, right in that area, but these eggs weren't viable. They weren't fertile. So my chickens are kind of old, and a rooster might not be doing his job like he used to. So anyhow, oh yeah, now by the way, I've got a new name for my YouTube channel. It's called the Jurassic Plantation, and in the description it'll say let's grow some Jurassic plants from the Jurassic period using the Ebner effect. So you'll see the new channel coming up. You guys can subscribe if you like, and I'll not be posting too much more, at least on the Ebner effect, using the Mark Birch account, because then on that one I'm going to start videoing some of the music that I've written. I have over 30 songs that I've written, and I have little pulse motors that I build. I'm working on some 3-phase brushless DC motors right now, and those will be kind of neat when my controller gets here. So, but anyway, that'll be the update for the chicken eggs. I'm not having a lot of good results with the corn. They're growing, but it's not growing as fast as I thought they were. So that's why I'm going to try to go back to this high voltage power source. And then once I put it on a Briggs rectifier, I've got a power supply, a Variac, and then I'll have to put a rectifier on it so that I convert it to the DC voltage. But then at least I can adjust the dial up and down, and then use my high voltage probe to make sure whatever the voltage is coming out of these. If this works out really good, these are $8 on eBay, or on Craigslist, Amazon. I'm sorry. And but anyway, these are going to work. They're just high voltage, and I don't think we need that high voltage for the Ebner effect. And then I'm going to tell you guys too about some other stuff that I've learned, what to feed the plants so that they don't waste water. When we eat food that's not enough nutrition, we get fat because we need to eat more. Well, plants, when they do that and they don't have the nutrition to make them grow, they don't get fat. They waste water. And so using something like Ormus made from seawater. I'll show you guys what that is, and it's an orbitally rearranged monatomic mineral. The plant doesn't have to break it down, and when it gets its nutrients, it just slows down and waits till it absorbs all of that, and then it continues to grow on, hunting for more using the root system. I'll show you that. I'll also show you the Royal Rife frequencies. I have some experiments I've done on those. I have a Spooky 2 Rife frequency generator, and it's really amazing. You can use like for instance, if you have an infestation of aphids, you can put it into the Spooky 2 remote, and then put in the frequency program for killing, and then anything related to that bug, it's going to be eradicated. It's really amazing. It's called quantum entanglement, and it's not very expensive to get into that. It's really interesting. I've been working with it for a couple of years. And then there's Wilhelm Reich. He built this Oregon accumulator, and he grew some mung beans, and those beans grew a lot faster than the ones in the control group. And that all it is just wool with still wool, about 5 layers thick, and just put into a shoebox, and then he put it on top of his plants, and it basically caused the electrons to accumulate and multiply inside the box. And it's a real low voltage energy that's causing that to do its effect, and I think that's going to kind of tie right into why we don't have to use a real high voltage static electricity to get things going. But on Daniel's website, the Food and Open Source Green Box, they have a page on there that you can look and see what the different voltages they're using for the different types of plants. And so anyway, I'll put some more information out about those as soon as I get those videos made, and we'll just play this along and see what kind of results we can get. And if you haven't heard from me in a little while, I really don't have anything to show, so just be patient, and I'll try to do more later. This was kind of a long video, but I just wanted to share some extra stuff with you guys and update you on the chicken eggs. Thanks again. See you next time.